What is up, everybody? I am MrBobbly, but today we're gonna find out what exactly that means. Who is MrBobbly? I don't fucking know. That was a stupid intro. Anyways, I'm gonna do casual questions to get to know somebody so that you all can know more about this guy who talks on video games and shit. You know, whatever. It's fine. My microphone's sticking out on my headset that I don't use. My hair's being all fluffy today. I just woke up. It's real good. It's a good time. So, question 1. If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do in your extra time? God, I wish I didn't have to sleep. Do you know how many videos I could make? I could make so many videos. I would feel like oh man, that'd be awesome. I could make so many more videos. I would feel probably so much less stress since I would have so much more time to relax. I would probably miss sleep though. Could I still sleep? That's the real question. Okay, I'm not going to do all of these because some of these are stupid, or I don't like it, or it's whatever. So next question. What hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue? I would probably get back into Warhammer 40k, because, like, I always see stuff about it on, like, Instagram, because I follow a bunch of accounts, and I kind of miss playing it. It was really fun to play. I kind of miss painting the figures. If I got back into it, I'd probably either play Orcs or I would play, I might do Space Wolves. But I would definitely get back into that if money were not an issue. The time's not the problem, it's the money and the fact that everything costs $1,000. Next question, how often do you play sports? I don't. What fictional place would you like to go or would you most like to go? So it's not just like a world, it's like a specific spot? Because, like, if I could go to any fictional world, what fictional place would I like to go? I would like to most go to the Heroes Guild in Fable. Out of, like, all fictional places, I would want to go there. Because I would love to actually see that place, because, like, I love Fable. Fable's one of my favorite games of all time, and that would definitely be a place that I think I would want to go. But as far as, like, fictional worlds I would like to be able to visit, I'm probably gonna go with Middle-earth, because I think that would be pretty cool, too. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning medal for? Oh, fuck. Being left-handed and being a ginger. I could do pretty good at that. What is the most annoying habit that other people have? Oh shit. I'm gonna say when people apologize when it specifically was not their fault. Like sometimes at work, like I'm like going wherever and like someone's not even in the way and they go, "Oh, sorry," and I'm like, "No, it's cool." Like you can just like move out of the way. Like I don't even have a chance to say excuse me sometimes. So I think it's when people say sorry, like unnecessarily. That's not the most annoying, but it's pretty fucking annoying, and I can't really think of anything else. What's your favorite drink? My favorite non-alcoholic drink is Barks root beer, because it's fucking delicious. That shit's so good. I don't have a favorite alcoholic drink. I have really never tried anything. What state or country do you never want to go back to? Alright, I've only ever been country-wise, US, Canada. If I had to pick between those two, I would never come back to the US. Canada was so nice. And out of all the states I've been to, let's see, I'm from Ohio, currently live in PA, I've been to Tennessee, only counting states I've actually like stayed in and not driven through because those don't count, and I've been to New York to see a Game Grumps live show. Tennessee wasn't bad. Had a lot of fun in New York. Went to Tennessee on vacation. So those two states aren't terrible. Now I know Tennessee's not my top choice of places to be. I feel like Pennsylvania. This is the state I would never want to come back to. They take so many more taxes out of your paycheck, and it sucks. What songs have you completely memorized? Okay. Mambo number 5. Let me pull up my Spotify playlist here. Where's my playlist? Where's my jams? There they are. I know Paradise City by Guns N' Roses. Burning for You by Blue Oyster Cult. This Is War by 30 Seconds to Mars and Night of the Hunter. Mambo number 5 by Lou Bega. I know Diamond Heart by Lady Gaga. I know Paradise by Coldplay. I know All Time Low by John Bellion. I know Africa. I know Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads. I know a lot of songs by my memory. I want to say I know all of Prozac Hot Show. I'm like 99% sure I know all of that album by memory. I know I'm fucking by heart. What game or movie universe would you like most to live in? To live in is a difficult question, cause like, love Game of Thrones, don't want to live in Westeros. It's kind of shitty there. Movie or game? Maybe. Maybe Fable, cause Albion's really nice. Maybe World of Warcraft, Azeroth. That's what it's called, cause like it's super fantasy shit. No, you know where I'd want to live because it's beautiful. I would want to live on Isle Delfino in Super Mario Sunshine. The place is beautiful. Are you usually early or late? I'm usually early. So my dad was always really early. And so I'm usually really early. I don't get as early as he is. He'll get there half an hour early. I'll get there like 10 minutes early. It's fine. What pets did you have while growing up? Oh, this is the best question to ask me. I'm going to start when I was youngest. I'm going to like not do these in order. We had an Irish wolfhound named Hoosier. We had goats named like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, all those Disney characters. I grew up like rural Ohio, and we didn't have these things for like farming purposes. We just had them to have them. But we had goats. We had a billy goat named Billy. He was an asshole. We also, let's see, we had chickens a few times. We had llamas at one point. They were Larry, Curly, and Mo. We had a couple other dogs. We had a like I want to say it was a Pomeranian named Choco. Rabbits. We had the first rabbit we had. His name was Sarge after Army men. And then we had a big brown rabbit who was the tan general dude. I don't remember his name was. There were other rabbits at some point that lived with the chickens. It was weird. We had horses. We had the oldest horse we had. His name was Lucky. He lived to be like fucking 40 years old. Then we had Pegasus and Pegasus's mom, whose name I don't think I actually know or remember. Then we had a Clydesdale that I do not know the name of. See, we've had dogs. We had a cat. His name was Tigger, or a cat. He showed up one day when my cousins were over and we were swimming, and he just walked out of the woods, and we kind of just adopted him at that point. Geckos at one point. What the fuck were their names? I don't remember. I had a hamster. We had fish. We had lots of fish. Then like latest, we had a little rat terrier named Emma, and I had my dog whose name was Lennon. And he died, I want to say, like, July. It was, like, right before I moved out here. That's pretty much all the animals. We've had lots of animals growing up. Oh, and I have my cat, John, now. So, there's that. What was the question? What pets did you have while you were growing up? Oh, well, I just talked about all the pets I had. What takes up too much of your time? Fucking work. I hate how I'd work 40 hours a week, otherwise I'm not going to be able to survive. Like, that's super cool. What do you wish you knew more about? I wish I knew more about fucking computers, because I'll be honest, I don't know jack shit. Like, I can, like, open a computer up and I can take parts out and all that shit. Couldn't tell you what things are called. Still have the part lists from when I got this computer. Like, damn. Maybe video editing, too, so I could do a better job. Maybe also how to record videos so I could make better videos. That's fine. Who's your go-to band or artist when you can't decide on something to listen to? Well, normally when I can't decide on something to listen to, I like lately, like right now I'm listening to Stepdad, Wildlife Pop. But like recently I've been listening to my music, which is just called Wyatt's Jams. Then I've been listening to John Bellion's Human Condition. It's like I can't really like if I truly cannot decide, I will just turn my playlist on shuffle. Or I will listen to, like, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's also a good choice. What shows are you into? I watch Game of Thrones. I watch Rick and Morty. I watch Bob's Burgers. I started watching Superstore with my girlfriend. That's a good show. I don't really get into shows anymore. I used to watch, like, Vikings and stuff, but, like, I stopped watching, like, TV when, I had to be, like, 13 or something. I just kind of stopped watching TV. No, it was probably before that. No, it was probably about that time. I didn't really like watching... Like, I got over the show. I didn't really enjoy it. Like, now that I have, like, Netflix and Hulu, I watch stuff again. But, like, that's when I started watching, like, YouTubers and stuff. So I just didn't really watch TV anymore. But, like, now I've gotten back into, like, a few specific shows. Like, I recently, not recently, I guess this was, like, a couple months ago. Like 6 months ago, probably. I watched, like, Gravity Falls. And I started, like, watching specific shows that I always kind of wanted to watch. So there's your answer. What TV show or movie do you refuse to watch? I refuse to watch Forrest Gump because I've never seen it, and people made, like, I hadn't seen it as a child. Like, I had not seen it growing up, and then I hit high school, and I hadn't watched it, and people found out I hadn't watched it, and they made a huge deal out of it, to the point where I will never watch it, because it's just the movie I've never seen. Like, I will not watch Forrest Gump. I will have no part in that, because it's been so long, and I'm just gonna do it for the rest of my life. Also because I'm not super interested in watching it. What was the best book or series that you've ever read? Now, I don't read books. I never really liked reading in school. I read one book trilogy, though, and it was great. It was called the Night Angel Trilogy. The first book was called, like, The Way of Shadows. The second book was called... First book was called The Way of Shadows. The second book was called Shadow's Edge. And the third book was called Beyond the Shadows. And it's literally a medieval fantasy story about this kid who grew up in, like, the fucking nothing, and it was shitty, and he was poor, and now he's, like, the best assassin. Wet boy. Not even, I guess, mostly assassin, but he's cool. And it's, like, that makes it sound really, like, cheesy, but it's really fucking good. I really liked it, and it's really influenced a lot of, like, the way I run, like, Pathfinder campaigns and, like, that kind of shit. And yeah, that's a really good book series by Brent Weeks, and so fucking good. And it's the only book series I've ever read. What is the most heartwarming thing you've ever seen? I love videos of dogs getting excited about, like, people coming back from the military or anything like that. Like, those are my favorite videos to see, and I will actually cry. What is something you think everyone should do at least once in their lives? Shrooms. I've never done them, but I think everyone should. What's worth spending more on to get the best? A mattress. A mattress or Cinnamon Toast Crunch, not some knockoff shit. What are you most looking forward to in the next 10 years? Alright, so next 10 years, we're just going to say the beginning of 2028, since it's almost 2018 now. I'm most looking forward to where I'm at in my relationship with my girlfriend. I'm most, like, in 10 years, how am I? I'm going to be 30. I'm going to be turning, like, as of right now, in 10 years, I'm going to be turning 31. So, in the next 10 years, I'm most looking forward to the fact that I'm probably going to be married, and I might have, like, a child or two. I don't know. I'm looking, that kind of stuff. But the real answer is I'm looking forward to where this channel is. What piece of entertainment do you wish you could erase from your mind so that you could experience it again for the first time? Oh my god, I have like 1,000 answers. I want to be able to play Fable for the first time again. I want to be able to play Undertale for the first time. I want to be able to play Last of Us for the first time. Actually, I want to be able to play the Talos Principle for the first time also. I want to be able to rewatch... I want to be able to watch Spirited Away for the first time because it's my favorite fucking movie. Oh, man. There's so many things I want to be able to watch for the first time again. Or play for the first time again. Never again would I want to play Dark Souls for the first time. I was so naive. Last question. What are you most likely to become famous for? Honestly, probably fucking nothing. But if I could become famous for anything, I would want to become famous for having a show like Harmon Quest, which you haven't seen. It's fucking great. It's just Dan Harmon, creator of Rick and Morty, or one of them. He has a show where they play Pathfinder, because you can, like, that's the rule books they have. So they're playing Pathfinder, which is like Dungeons and Dragons, for those of you that don't know. And they just sit there and they play it, and they're like, they have like animation, like there's like cartoons basically of the shit that's going on. But like just having like I don't want to say a Dungeons and like a D&D or like a Pathfinder show, just having like an RPG show where we just play like role-playing games. I would want something like that. Like if I could be famous for anything, I would want to be famous for that, and like that would be like my dream job. Cause like the Adventure Zone with like the McElroys and like the guys that do like the My Brother and Me podcast, like that kind of stuff. I like would so love. That's what I would like to be famous for. Or like the Game Grumps did Dragons and Places, and like that's the kind of stuff that I would love to do. So there we go. Now when somebody asks you who is MrBobbly, just recite them everything in this video. Go, that's who MrBobbly is. So I hope that this really helped you guys, or I hope you guys, now you know who I am, or if you're new to the channel, this is going to be the channel trailer, so there's that. So yeah, I hope you guys feel a little more welcome to the channel. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and or subscribe, or don't. It is up to you. You are an independent person after all. And I'll see you all latest.